Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Life of Wonders. This is Polo and I love making videos of dolls, toys and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, then you already know what to do. So today, the time has come and we're going to be unboxing and reviewing in detail the brand new Barbie Dream Besties Daisy Jean doll. And I'm super excited because it's been quite a long time since we knew she would be available, and I just happened to stumble upon her by chance on a physical store, and I was just like in shock. Anyway, so I decided to get her, and we're going to see all about her in just a second. The structure of the box is exactly the same as for the previous boxes. I couldn't find Ken, but I will actually search for him because I really want to have him. I think he's super cute, and yeah, so stay tuned because I really have my fingers crossed to find Ken. Right here we have the sketch of Daisy. I love that she's Daisy Jean because it reminds me of Britney Jean Spears in a way. So that's pretty cool. And then we have the accessories right over here. The Dream Besties logo, her name in the pink clouds, and then on the back this is the international box, so we have the picture of the 6 characters now, but it's just like very small because here we have mostly European languages. So in English it says, "Hi, I'm Daisy Jean. My dream is to own a music label and DJ at the biggest festivals around the world." So yeah, go mama. My goodness, they all want to be the CEO or of whatever they're pursuing, which is great. Favorite activities: yoga and gardening, interesting. Favorite class: psychology. I'm a little bit confused here because to me these characters are like in junior high at least, you know, and at least in Europe, if you study the international baccalaureate kind of like curriculum, you don't study psychology, I think. I don't know, in high school, but then in the US I believe you can study cooking lessons and then driving lessons as well, and so why not psychology. So anyway, favorite color: gold. And that is very interesting because I've just looked around the whole thing and I cannot find any single thing that is gold, but that's interesting that they just put it there. And then must have a DJ mixer, which she comes with right here. So anyway, I will be taking everything out and I'll be back in no time. Alright, so here we are, and I just want to say that I had to change settings, and because of that the lightning might not be the best it could be, but I'm actually using 3 different light spots at the moment, so I hope it's just good enough. And I will just try to zoom to get closer to the actual doll and everything so you can see all the details. Now, the closest light spot that I have is right here, and if I hold it super close, well, of course we can see more details, but right now I'm using both my hands, so you know, one to grab the phone and the other one the light. Anyway, I will just continue and I think it's gonna be good enough, so let's get into it. Now the first bits and pieces, as always, are going to be the pieces of the box. Here we have a name and the artwork, which I love. And then we have the doll, and I have to say that just in general, like, I'm really pleased. I think that there are things that I was not expecting them to feel so good, and other things that I was seriously expecting to feel better, but unfortunately it isn't the case, and that is the hair fiber. So I really thought that the hair fiber that they were using was saran, because this hair color is actually very, you know, easy to produce on saran fiber, but I believe the fiber is polypropylene. Like, I would have said nylon because it's not as horrible as, you know, other times, but the reason why I think it's not as horrible is because the head is bigger, and so there's a lot more hair, and and it feels better than if the head was like smaller, because the hair fiber of polypropylene is just too thick, and so you know what I mean. So just by having so much of hair here, it's okay. It's just that it feels a little bit dry. In my opinion, it's perfect. Like, it doesn't have gel or anything whatsoever. It's a little bit dry towards the end, but it's a nice color. I was expecting it to be either saran or even nylon, such as the case of Mini Choi from Rainbow High. They could have definitely gone, you know but anyway, this would have been a lot of saran as well, because just thinking about saran, they would have, because saran is just so thin, they would have to root a lot of it in order to have like this volume. So probably that was the choice. Anyway, it looks okay. It was, open like so, because it was displayed like on both sides. But there's a lot of her, and it's actually very long, and there's a wave to it, and it looks cool. I mean, it does look cool, and it doesn't feel as horrible as other times that we've seen saran. And I think that for the standard size Barbies, it's even worse than for this one, which has a bigger head and all. And now the white style, it's with these two little buns here, which are really really basic, but I think those are really cool. And because of that, the end of the hair for those bands is actually ending higher up, so we have a lot of volume and movement, if you will, even though it doesn't move as flowy as I would like, but it does look okay. And then there's these two front braids, which are very long as well, and I think that's super cool. I actually ended up doing this for one of my Dream Besties Malibu. So anyway, and Dream Besties Malibu had the streaks of pink hair made out of saran, and that is why I was expecting that. But anyhow, um, now, when it comes to her face, I think she's gorgeous. I love this interpretation of the character Daisy Jean in the Dream Besties form. I love the makeup, it's given pastel. There's like a seafoam green, bluey color for like a graphic liner eyeshadow mixed up with pink. Her eyes are blue, the thick eyebrows, love them, and then the bubblegum sort of like lip color is super cool as well. And then she's got a couple of daisies as part of the makeup right there. Now, one thing I'm actually missing is like more jewelry pieces, I guess, because she's not having with earrings or pierced ears. So that is something that could have added something else. What she comes with is this like beaded sculpted daisy, which is very 90s in a way, necklace. And then there is the outfit. The outfit, it's just definitely the most simple of the bunch so far, but it isn't as bad as I was expecting. And I say I'll try to explain that. There is like these puffy sleeve crop top, because it's just like going up until here, and this is like 100% cotton. It's a really thick, nice material, and I love the effect that it you know gives. And then the dress itself, which was like hideous even from the animation, I would say, and we were all wondering like what is going to happen with that really really sort of like ugly overall dress. But then in reality it feels better than definitely I was expecting. So it's a thick material that has like silver thread going on through the pattern that they've created. So it's not papery, it isn't plasticky either, and then it feels like embroidered, although it isn't embroidered. It's just like a pattern made out with different threads, but it's just so much more complex than I was anticipating, and then over here is really nicely finished, and I think it doesn't look as bad. Like, I think I prefer the way it looks obviously on the actual doll than in the animation. And then it has some velcro on the back. Now this doll has the first Curvy Dream Besties body. So she's just like about the same height as Malibu and the same skin complexion, I would say, but with a thicker body, thicker bust, thicker arms, and thicker legs. And then the points of articulation, 11 points, I would say: head, shoulder, elbow, wrist, and knees. And then she's coming with these cowboy pastel blue shoes, which I think are really cool. I mean, I love the sculpt of them. I wish they were painted, but again, we can always add that to our liking. There is a couple of like retro bees right there. And that is all when it comes to the doll. Also, she's coming with these daisy flower shaped sunglasses, which are like secured there with a couple of like plastic ties, and the dress has these two ribbons already made, so you don't have to untie those. You can easily remove it just by opening the velcro. But as you can see with the lighting and everything, I think you can appreciate the kind of material here, and it's okay, it's cool. It's actually much cooler than I was expecting. Then when it comes to accessories, she comes with the headphones with daisies, and this is white, but it has a pearlescent finish to it. I don't know if it's very noticeable with this lighting, but it's a little bit pearlescent. Then we have the disc jockey tablet, which has the printed screen, and then on the back we have the retro Barbie logo. Hope you can see it there. And what else? Okay, so she comes with this like cotton candy accessory, which is super cool in pastel colors. Love it. And then a daisy textured, it's almost like, I would say it could be beads, it could be wicker. Sorry. I have wicket in my head right now, so it could be like a wicker material, or even like what I'm thinking, it's like crochet. Maybe that is what is trying to emulate. On the one side is painted, on the other side it isn't, but then it's functional and it's super cute. And then the cutest part are those the cell phone that was incorporated for her, and we can read Daisy's music, and there is a rainbow and it's pastel blue. And there's the case for the phone, which is yellow with daisies, and then it has this little like dangling daisy beaded thingy, and you would just like use it as a case for the actual one. But the thing is, for a lot of the phones coming from these, sometimes they just don't stick together, and so I'm thinking about gluing this together, because otherwise it's going to pop out really easily. And another thing is that I don't very much like that it's only painted on the one side for the beads, because the thing is, when you're looking at the phone is like from the front, and so it doesn't feel like finished, and that is unfortunate because it's really pretty, and I think it does have a really nice effect. So Anyway, this is everything that I could just say about this release. I'm very happy that I found her. I also found Ken, and I will be having him in no time, and I will be reviewing him soon too. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I really hope you enjoyed this review, and it's been helpful to all of you who might be considering adding this new character to your own collection. If that is the case, don't forget to give me a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. So always, I will be more than happy to get back to all of you. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.